This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We're at Colorado Sightseer. For over 15 years, these have been the professionals, the specialists who show you Colorado. I'm here with the owner and founder, Heath. Let me ask you, Heath, first of all, what got you involved in this type of business?
I actually was born and raised in Colorado Springs, so I'm a Colorado native. I had the chance to travel a lot when I was a kid, and by the time I was 21, I had been to all 50 states, driving across a lot of boring places like eastern Colorado or Kansas and everything. I actually got to read a lot of the AAA books and got to learn a lot about different places. I realized we have a lot more to offer than probably most every other place that I visited.
So you're talking about a love of this to begin with. Let me ask you, the folks out there that are going to and fro by buses that you guys have available, you guys are the type of guys that want them to get out of the bus and experience Colorado, is that right?
That is correct, actually. We want to be able to get people out to see and explore rather than just driving by the sites. We have a lot of wonderful things to see here in Colorado. I like to say a lifetime of exploration, and we want to be able to share that with their guests and give them as full of an experience as we can while we have them with us.
And speaking the to and fro, getting to the locations and destinations, is the actual transportation there kind of a learning experience as well, because you guys have trained people right there with them?
I like to call our tours Discovery Channel on Wheels of Colorado. Yeah, it's a very great learning experience, actually, of being able to learn about history, geology, geography. You can help to be able to utilize it to connect the past to the present, because everything from the past results in where we're at today, and not only here in Colorado, but in many other places that you might be able to visit too.
You've obviously gone to a lot of different places and enjoyed. Do your buses have access a lot of places that maybe a lot of people don't have access to?
What we try to do is we try to do our daily tours out of 15-passenger minibuses or less, because it does allow us to go places that bigger buses can't go, such as in the backcountry over the Oh My God Road or up to the top of Mount Evans on the highest paved road in North America. But we also do larger group tours. Unfortunately, with the larger buses and everything, we can't go to those places. But for our daily tours, yes, our goal is to get people out to places that they couldn't normally see with one of your standard bus company tours.
Why don't you give me an overview of some of these places people are going to see, because I know you guys cover everywhere from downtown historic Denver to the Rocky Mountains and everywhere in between. Kind of give me the list of a lot of places that you go to.
Well, we have a number of places. We have the Denver Mile High City Tour, in which we take a 3.5-hour tour around the city of Denver, including stopping and visiting the Brown Palace Hotel, the Colorado State Capitol, and a neat place called Hammond's Candies. We also have a 10-hour journey to Rocky Mountain National Park that includes a picnic lunch in the park. We visit the top of Pikes Peak, the top of Mount Evans. We visit a gold mine outside of Idaho Springs. We see all of the neat western towns like Manitou Springs, Breckenridge, Central City, Idaho Springs, Georgetown. We visit the Coors Brewery, Red Rocks Park and Amphitheater, Buffalo Bills Museum and Gravesite. Really, every single tour that we offer has places that you stop, you get out, you see and explore. We actually include the price of admission to the places we go, as well as snacks and drinks. And of course, they all come along with a professional tour guide that's very enthusiastic and knows a lot about the different places that we go visit.
And so we're talking about somebody who's dropping here in Denver in this beautiful area of ours. You're kind of their one ticket to whatever they want to do and go see out there. There's a lot of places they can experience. What about the specialty groups? We're talking about maybe gamblers or skiers. Do you have any type of packages there with them involved?
We could do customized tours for any kind of activities that a group would want to do. We've even done some over-the-road tours, 2-3-day tours, including up to a week over different places in Colorado. And we could pretty much customize any tour for any group that and go see anything that they might want to see.
You also said some of these places you go to, they do have admission required, but it's actually inclusive with you guys. You take care of all that.
We include the price of admission to all the places we visit, whether it's a museum, whether it's park entry fees. Like I said, our goal is to be able to have them be able to pay that all in one package, and that helps to be able to benefit them so they get out and see and explore more, as well as actually helping to benefit the places that we go visit.
What do you think is one of your most popular destinations throughout the year?
Well, I'll be honest with you, actually. The places that people seem to want to visit more often than not are the mountains of Colorado. You know, Red Rocks Park being in the foothills is a very popular place as well. Rocky Mountain National Park, people are very interested in visiting Breckenridge. And one of, I think, the unknown places that people really enjoy visiting once they take a tour with us, we call it the Summer Ultimate Mountain Trip, is actually taking a trip up to the top of Mount Evans, which is the highest paved road in North America. I think that's really fantastic myself. One of my favorite tours tours because they're right in our own backyard.
Like you said, Heath, a lot of the tourists come in here to Colorado, and really what attracts them here is those Rocky Mountains, you know. What's great about it is year-round, I'm sure the experience changes. Tell me about some of these different types of tours you offer.
Well, we have summer tours and winter tours, and we also have fall color tours as well, because as you probably know, there's different areas that you can go at different times of the year. Some areas such as Rocky Mountain National Park are mostly closed in the winter time, as well as the road up to the top of Mount Evans. And then the fall time is a great time actually to see the changing of the aspen trees. And there's actually some places not too far from Denver to be able to see the changing of the fall colors, usually in September and October, depending on how quickly that it gets cold.
What about gift certificates or coupons? Could somebody out there buy a package for somebody as a great gift? I think this would be a great gift for somebody.
Absolutely. We do have gift certificates available, and people can buy whatever tour it is for whatever family member or friends that they would like to buy for them, and we would be glad to take care of them and share our beautiful city and state with them.
Speaking of those fall colors, folks, great to go to the website there and check it out, but you know what? Nothing like going out there and actually experiencing it firsthand. And when you're talking about groups here and trying to get the folks to experience Colorado, it doesn't sound like your typical rushed tour here.
We try to take our time. We have our tours designed so that we maximize people's experience at every place that we go. We have to fit it into a certain time schedule for them, obviously, but we certainly don't want them to have to feel like they're rushed.
Possibly somebody thinking about coming out and taking a tour with you guys. And I'll tell you right now, folks, the actual experience of getting on these buses, it becomes a fun learning experience. So a lot of you local viewers out there, I would recommend you come on down as a local, because there's got to be things that you guys probably take on your tour down here, downtown Denver, that a lot of locals have never even gone to.
Well, you know what I hear a lot, Gary? People talking about how they remember and have maybe seen a lot more places that they visited than things that are in their own backyard. I'm certain that there's probably lots of stories in different areas that we can share with people right here in Colorado that maybe they didn't know about these particular areas, or maybe they didn't know the stories about the particular areas and how that it relates to their everyday life of living here in Colorado.
Excellent. Folks, once again, their website is the bottom of the screen right there. The contact information there as well. And just remember, for over 15 years, they've been providing wonderful tours throughout Colorado. These are the sightseeing specialists down here. They're going to put you in a bus with their trained-up staff that's going to walk you through a lot of things that maybe you didn't know about. Heath, for folks out there, what is the first step involved? Do they go to the website, and do they call you? How does that work?
Well, you know, a great place would be to explore our website, because we have a number of different tour opportunities that are available on there. Maybe get an idea on there as to what it is that they think that they would like to see and explore the most. The best way is to actually give us a call, make some reservations, tell us what day that they would like to go and where they might be staying, or if they're here locally, we'll give them information on where we would pick them up at.
Excellent. Wonderful, folks. You've got it all right there. And also, you said earlier you touched on tours, private tours. So you do make private tours available.
We absolutely have private and customized tours for groups of as many as 55 people in a 57-passenger coach. Have to design those a little bit differently because it takes a little while longer to load or unload, and also to visit some of the different sites. We welcome any tour ideas or anything that people would like to see, because as I mentioned previously, there is a lifetime of exploration here in Colorado. Fortunately, we can't include all of them.
Absolutely. And is there a minimum for private tours?
No, there is not a minimum. Yes, individuals and groups can offer or have a private tour with us.
Folks, you've got it all right there. That's the Colorado Sightseer. As you see, these folks are the specialists down here and showing you all around the beautiful state of Colorado, as well as downtown Denver here. Just give them a call. Their phone number's right there on the bottom of the screen again. And the website is a great starting point, according to Heath, where you can actually find out what tours are available. They've got the winter tour guide as well as the summer tour guide. Changes up a little bit there. And they've also, you can go to their testimonial page right there and read aloud about people who have experienced this here, the Colorado Sightseer. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.